Okay, I'm going to show you one last way to solve this system of equations algebraically. And this, for whatever reason, seems to be the less preferred method, but there's always a few people who catch on to it right away and it becomes what they like to do. So this is called substitution. Okay, and a lot of you already know what that word means, so it kind of gives you a clue as to where we're going with this. We have two variables in each equation, and I'd like to just have one. So rather than trying to eliminate one of those, I'm going to see if I can replace one with an expression of the other. Now here's what I mean by that. Notice my first equation says y equals some stuff. Okay? Well, if that stuff is equal to y, it stands to reason that I could just replace it in this equation instead of y. Since that stuff right here, I'm being very technical the way I say this, that stuff is the same as y. It's equal to it. See? So if it's equal to y, let's put it in instead of y. Now what that's going to produce is an equation that looks long at first, but then cleans up right away. So instead of writing 2y, I'm going to write 2, and then I'm going to write that stuff that I know y is equal to. Negative 1/2 x plus 2 equals, and then I put the rest of this stuff, 4x minus 6. Now as you look at that equation, it looks longer. What you'll notice is there's only an x there. There isn't any y's. I only have one variable to worry about. So I bet you know a lot of ways to finish this thing off. You could probably distribute your 2, which gives you negative 1x plus 4 equals 4x minus 6. And now let's see if we can gather our variables onto one side. I'm probably going to add 1x to both sides. And that gives me 4 equals 5x minus 6. Okay, let's go back up here. 4 equals 5x minus 6. Now I'm going to probably add my 6 back over to the other side because I'm trying to get x by itself. So I get 10 equals 5x. X must be 2. Okay, there's half of my solution. Now I still need to find the other half, but what's nice about substitution is usually there's one equation that's set up to do this very easily. And if I look right there, I can put that answer in for x, and it's already set up so that it will solve for y on its own. It's already set up that way nicely. So y equals negative 1/2, and then I plug in 2 where x was, plus 2. That means y equals negative 1 plus 2, which is 1. And there's my results. Okay, now there's several ways to do it. Graphing, elimination, or substitution. They all kind of get you to the same spot. You just have to pick which one's more conducive for you. And sometimes it's based on how the problem is set up and how the equations look to start with, and that will sort of dictate which direction you want to go.